Hello there, it's me, Sari here again, and today I'm here with a mixed media canvas on a sort of thick frame, and I have cased or cast a painting or something from Kasia Bogatko. I know I'm not pronouncing her name properly, but that's how I'll read it and trying to translate it into the English language. Kasia Bogatko. And she has made a really nice looking thing, and you can find it on YouTube, and she's part of the Finnabair team. So Kasia is one of those new girls that I've just sort of discovered, and I'm trying to learn how to copy their work, and well, this is my outcome of it. This is a picture that I'm hoping it will be able to stand on its own. It might need a little bit of support in the end, I'm not sure. And everything is really dependent on how heavy it's in the front, you see. I mean, it does stay, but I'm thinking that I might have put in too much weight here. So as you can see, I have built this picture up rather high, just because I did add these string swirly bits there. And I did use a lattice, I think it was a lattice die from memory box there, and I didn't have any resist canvas, so I made myself my own with the embossing. I just embossed, I stamped it with Versamark, and then I embossed it with white embossing powder, and that way I got a sort of a resist effect there, and you can see it there a little bit better, I suppose. And I've used paper straws, just like Kasia has used. I just have been resisting these for quite some time, but now that I saw that she had made use of them, I'm just thinking that I need to get more and more and more. I've also copied her when it comes to those baubles. I found these in a shop where you can make your own jewellery and stuff. And I've used some cogwheels, and I've also used these. I mean, I did have a big jar of these smaller baubles that I found somewhere. I'm not sure where. It could have been perhaps a flower shop or something where you can decorate your tables and everything. And I've put in some pearls that I've bought just because I've seen the Finnabair crew do that quite a lot. So I glued it down with some glue, and it does take a rather long time for it to glue because there's still some white there, but I'm hoping that it will dry clear when it's all finished and done. I used a piece of note paper there, yeah, with notes, and it was a rather hard one, so I'm thinking it was on a proper music note paper. But I do like these baubles because you can see underneath what you have underneath, unless you have colored them in too much. These small ones I added on later, so I haven't really done that much work with them as I could see I've done with these. If I were to lift this one up like this, you can see that I have stacked quite a few layers of a carton there, just to be able to raise this photo up. Because I don't want it to be flat now. I have all this texture here now, do I? And well, I've used the Finnabair's diamond stencil with some texture paste to it and let it dry. And well, it did take quite a bit of time because I did use colors like this. I took some bits and pieces from the Inca Gold jars because that ink or the paint sort of has dried up, so I have made my own sort of jars, and I'm mixing them with water because they are water reactive, and I've painted and just sprayed even more water, and since I'm diluting the colors so much, it gives me just a faint color every time. So I've gone in and made several layers of coloring with this one. If you compare this video to the Kasia Bogatko's video, you can see that she is taking in paint directly from a jar with a shimmery acrylic paint. And I haven't got the ones from the Finnabair line, but I do have this one, and I did have a couple of others. And well, that's basically where I'm at. And the cogwheels here, it's just a fake picture that I had already printed out. I just felt like going for them, and I've taken this picture at Liseberg. It's an amusement park here in Gothenburg, Sweden, and they built that really nice cogwheel themed park for children actually, so it's really nice to go there and take some pictures. And I've done some filtering on that photo, I'm sure. I don't think I could get that look otherwise. But this is it basically, and I must give you a holler up when it comes to those paper string thingies. This is what they look like when I have done some twining of them together. I mean, they are just fabulous, I think. It gives a really nice texture. And in this case, I'm having a little bit thicker twine that I'm working on here. And it could be a jute cord or something, a jute string or something that you could use for this method. As long as you have a string with 2 or perhaps even 3 of these, you just peel it up a little and just start pulling it down like this. And you had better make a knot on each side so those spiral thingies don't start running free. But I do like this. I like just the way they look. So this was a happy accident for me once when I did something and I just felt like, wow, that is a nice idea. So if you don't want it to be that loose, you could of course trim it and just gather them together and build it up like that. So you can actually have lots of fun times working this one out. If you want to just have a cluster of spirals like that, then you could do that, and you could have just one piece like that at the bottom or something. You could of course paint this with some gesso or something and even spray on top of it if you wanted to. So I must say that this is my love when it comes to this. I mean, just look at that, it's fabulous, and you get so much texture and height from this one. So that's my tip for you. I'm going to sign off right now, and I hope you are going to have a look-see at the Finnabair mixed media cruise videos, and perhaps even give it a go yourself. All right, bye-bye.